Constructed action and dialogue. Constructed action and constructed dialogue are pragmatic features of languages where the speaker performs the role of someone else during a conversation or narrative. Metzger defines them as the way people use their body, head, and eye gaze to report the actions, thoughts, words, and expressions of characters within a discourse. Constructed action is when a speaker performs the actions of someone else in the narrative, while constructed dialogue is when a speaker acts as the other person in a reported dialogue. The difference between constructed action and constructed dialogue in sign language users is an important distinction to make, since signing can be considered an action. Recounting a past dialogue through sign is the communication of that occurrence, so therefore it is part of the dialogue, whereas the facial expressions and depictions of actions that took place are constructed actions. Constructed action is very common cross-linguistically. Constructed action. Constructed dialogue. Constructed dialogue is when a speaker assumes the role of a character in the discourse. It often includes role shifting, directed gaze, and body movement. For example, in American Sign Language, a speaker may utilize constructed dialogue by shifting their body to denote different characters and directing their gaze to particular points. The signs produced are then understood as the signing of the character, not of the speaker themselves. Constructed dialogue is used in storytelling when a speaker recounts the words of another to an audience. Speakers will signal that they are retelling by changing head and body orientation, as well as gaze direction. Verbal cues like "I said," "I was like," and "he goes" are also used to signal that the speaker is retelling an occurrence. Stories are constructed dialogue by themselves because there is still the act of retelling the story, which means it will be altered to some degree by the storyteller. Constructed dialogue is also common in gossip and is often begun with words such as "oh, like," and "oh." While used in gossip, constructed dialogue influences how others will interpret the third party being referenced. Because of this, how someone uses constructed dialogue can cause an array of effects to the third party. For example, the third party group may be avoided from that point on, or they may even be interacted with more. Constructed dialogue can be used positively, negatively, or anywhere in between.